Okay, Champions time. So, I didn't play yesterday, but I did play. I streamed 2 days ago, and then I played a bit more after stream. Um, Initially, I was pumping because I was trying out new teams. And then I was like, all right, I want to recover my ranking a bit and practice with something I think is very good. And I got a nice little 5-win streak. Do we want regular? What are the roster here again? This is weather Pokemon. I don't really need any of these badly, so we'll do regular roster. I guess I would like another Arch, but it's fine. Regular roster it is. I'm still hoping for a shiny. I've yet to get a shiny in this game. Delphox, a Fridge, a Pavilion, Mousehold. Oh, I don't have a Hitsu Gudra, I don't think. So I think I'm going to take that. Okay. So I've been playing with a team. Let me go to the box really quick. I have some Pokemon leaving soon. I have to decide if I want to keep any of. I think we're good. Okay, battle. So I made it back to the 1800s after pumping a bit. And the team I was using is a Sun team. Because I haven't played much Sun. So I wanted to try and make one and see how it did. And this is the team I've been using. And I like it quite a bit. It's been pretty good. Sun is not some, off-meta thing, right? Sun's very popular, but I do think this is a good version of it. Kingambit, I think, was a very important inclusion to this team. Kingambit has won me a lot of games. I didn't really understand how good Kingambit was when I was first playing this game. I have to Pokemon. Mega Charizard. Why? Venusaur. Sneasler. Rotom Wash. Okay, and then we're gonna quickly take the opponent's team. They're a Trick Room team, looks like. Actually, I don't know if they're Trick Room. They might be, though. It looks like Trick Room. So we lead with Rain Trick Room. We lead with Kingambit and Venusaur? Might lead Dragonite. Lead Kingambit, Venusaur, Charizard in the back, and Rotom? Yeah, Rotom. Let's do that. Alright, it is looking like It is looking like Trick Room stuff. So I'm just going to sleep powder this and try and kill the Slowbro. Slowking? Yeah, I think it's Slowking. Maybe I should have doubled up on this Slowking, actually. Okay, no, they just switched. They're gonna try and set up with Arch, but we put them to sleep, so I can't do that. That's big damage. We're just gonna switch in Rotom. There's Hurricane, yep. Not doing shit to our Rotom. I'm just gonna try and kill this thing. Cause I think they're gonna protect or switch on the Pelipper. So I'm just gonna try and kill this. Yeah. Yeah, that'll kill. Getting Arch down is real big. So they woke up. Electroshot, sure. It's not gonna kill. And then it dies to Kingambit. What's up, Rip Duck? How's it going? Did quite a bit. But that's fine. Mega Meganium is here. It's gonna protect and try and hurt this Slowking. I feel like they're gonna Solar Beam the Rotom. They might go for the Kingambit though. Either way, we'll get out our switch into Charizard. And then we'll bait them to switch. And then Mega after. Helping Hand. Yeah, they gotta be helping handing to kill the Rotom. I guess they could be using the Dazzling Gleam to hit both. Yeah, okay. Sure. So now I switch in Charizard. And my read here is that they're going to say, okay, the Charizard's going to Mega Evolve, so we need to switch into our Pelipper to save the Meganium, so we just protect. And I guess I switch in Venusaur. In case they Solar Beam the Rotom. Oh wow, they didn't switch? Really? Trick Room. Okay. The rain stopped. Well, now they're probably going to do it, but I'm still going to Heat Wave. Because we can just try and kill this. Oh, actually, this is bad. Oh, we thought they would make a prediction here, but they didn't really make a prediction here. So I think I need to switch into Rotom to avoid a psychic attack. Wait, did they not switch? I guess they could double up on my Charizard. They are going to double up on the Charizard. I don't think they have enough damage, though. They don't double up on the Charizard. Not switching there seems insane to me. It's like, brother, you have a Pelipper in the back for a reason, you know? It serves a purpose. It does a job. There's the bird. Protect on Charizard. Try and kill this Pelipper. I would switch, but they could predict a switch and Hurricane me. I don't think they will. Because they haven't been making, I think, very heads-up plays this game, but... Yeah, they're making a lot of, like, very level 1 plays here. I was a little worried for a sec, though. Not gonna lie. When I tried to make the read of the Pelipper switch, they just didn't do it. Worked out, though. Alright, I need to update my tracker really quick. Was their lead? They led Arch and Slow. Here we go. Hey. Alright, I know what the team is. It's Pelipper. What is the name of that starter? Mega Ganium. Art. Dragon. Whoa. What is the name of that dancing starter? Let's see. Water fighting. That Pokemon is Quaquaval. And they brought Arch. Slowking. Ganium, and Caliber. We won that battle. So I'll show what I'm doing really quick here. I have this tracker. I want to track how I do. And so I lock in my team for the session. It tracks what I chose to lead with, what their team was, and what they chose, and then win, lose, draw, etc. And so we did all that. So save battle. And then we have a little spreadsheet. So it's like, all right, this is what you brought. This is what they brought. Tracks stats, basically. Neat. So that's what I'm like doing on the side. So I'm loading the info into the tracker. We're on a 6-win streak. Yeah, I went on a 5-win streak with this team before stream 2 days ago. Or after stream 2 days ago, I guess. Looks like Trick Room. Looks like Trick Room. So what do we bring versus Trick Room? I mean, I guess it might not be. I don't know what the rock thing does. I might just do regular lead here. Regular sun lead seems kind of good. I think I will. And then Sneasler to deal with Floette. And what else am I scared of? Probably just the Kingambit here to deal with their Ghost Dragon, their Teacup. Seems fine. Incineroar too, I guess. Garganical. They're not a weather team, so I'm just gonna double protect. To dodge the fake out. I guess I should have Mega Evolved here, actually. I was trying not to waste a turn of Sun, but the Garganical is probably gonna Rock Slide me. Salt Cure. What does Salt Cure do? Sleep Powder, Sneasler, and Solar Beam, the Garganical. Maybe we're supposed to double up, but I don't want to get baited by Protect. Yeah, they Protect. Okay. Venusaur, you have one job, and you have succeeded at your job. Good job, Venusaur. I always believed in you. I never doubted. Now I think I start ripping Heat Waves. And we energy ball the Garganical. Feels pretty good. I don't know how tanky this thing is, but I imagine it's not going to live a Heat Wave plus an Energy Ball. Oh, it might. It very well might. It does. It does, in fact, live. Okay, maybe I should have Solar Beamed then. Because that does kill our Charizard, sadly. But it was a crit. I doubt the crit mattered, but I don't really know what this thing's stats are. I do not see this Pokemon often, so... and we'll send out a Sneasler of our own. To kill their Sneasler. Or Safety Blade? What happened to Safety? What happened with Safety? Oh, we're having a Gambit Horseman hose off? Yeah. Are they not just very dead here? Like, I feel like they're pretty dead here. Oh, we do miss. That's unfortunate. Alright, that's pretty not good. That's pretty not good. Calm Minds, okay. Yeah, that's a shitty miss, unfortunately. Well, now I think I have to try and sleep it. Here comes Mega Floette. Rip Splat. Oh, they double protect to stall out my son? Does that stall it out? Is that my last turn of sun? It is. Okay. I mean, I don't think my play changes here. I think I do the same thing. Oh, it is Sash? That could be bad. I didn't know it was sashed. So we're probably going to lose this game now because I missed a critical sleep powder. That sucks. Lame. Fuck yourself. I guess in hindsight, No, I don't really regret my decision, actually. I really don't. I think I made the right decision. I think I just got fucked. It's unfortunate, but... Because if we sleep their, Dragapult... If we sleep their Dragapult, the Sneasler libs, it punches the Floette, and then they're fucked. So that, unfortunately, did cost us the game. What was the last Pokemon they had? It was Dragapult. That sucks. That was... We should have had that game. We low-key should have had that game. I guess I made another mistake of not doubling up on the thing. And then Charizard would have been alive. Would have put us in a much better position too. So there was definitely room for improvement. But still sucks when the miss has a big impact. It's Sneasler and Sonic. Sneasler twice. What was the other one? Sin. Aurora. Okay. Alright. Save battle. Battle. Oh, the date changed. We are being returned to the title screen. Mailbox. Free stuff. Oh, we got new weekly missions. Oops. No, I want doubles. Okay, they're a Trick Room team. So we bring Kingambit, and we bring... They're probably leading Blastoise and Faraf. Faraf and something for sure. We'll lead... Oh, Vena's not that great. So it's Rotom. It's Rotom. And this is our lead. Charizard Y and... what else is good here? Vena's good in the sun. So I guess it's Venusaur. Or we bring Sneasler for the T-Tar. I guess Sneasler is good for Kingambit and T-Tar. We'll try it like this. T-Tar and Faraf. Okay. Alright, so Will-O-Wisp the T-Tar, try and neutralize it, get big damage on Faraf. We could just go for a kill on T-Tar, but I think they might protect. So that's why I'm going to go for Faraf damage. One thing I have liked about the Sun team is I think a lot of people assume you're always going to be leading with Charizard Y, and I actually don't lead with Charizard Y a lot because of that. Low kick. Well, we got the burn off, so not gonna do a ton. Plus our berry. Double low kick is wild. I'm gonna switch in Charizard now. And T-Bolt the Faraf. Hydro Pump probably would have killed there, but we could have missed. Very nice. Do they not switch? Oh, okay. All right, that's a pretty good play from them. They were holding the Mega T-Tar back. But I think because of the burn, I'm in an alright spot. Oh, I'm stupid though because I solar beamed. Oh shit, I should have just done my fire, my heat wave. I really didn't think they were Mega T-Tarring. Oh, it just kills me anyway, even through the burn? That's surprising. I did not know that would go that way. That kind of blows. Now we send out Sneasler though, because the giraffe is dead. They probably double protect here. In case they don't. I'm just going to try and kill the Kingambit. Really? Okay. They protect? Yeah. Alright. That was a fine play then. Don't love our position here. Yeah, Mega T-Tar really did a number on us. Although nothing really takes this Sneasler well, which is nice. I guess they Trick Room with Sinatra. I would really like to get a burn on the Kingambit. Alright, Granitar is dead. Oh, it just matchas me? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we're actually chilling now. They're probably gonna protect. I have to go for this in case they don't, though. Because the Rotom's gonna die pretty much no matter what. Oh, Rage Powder. Okay. Oh, and now it's asleep. Okay, well, this game is over. Now we close combat. And I'm going to Willow again, just so I don't get Sucker Punch. Well, I guess they could... I should have actually just finished off the Sinatcha. Because they could have protected here, but... It seems like it does not matter. It worked out. My capture card just dipped out for a second, but... That scared me. I thought my, switch shut off or something. The worst possible moment. Oh, wait. Cancel matchmaking. I need to write down what they brought. They brought... They brought T-Tar and... T-Tar and Giraffe. Mega Tyranitar, Farafrig, King Gambit. And what was the other mons they had? They had Basculegion and Blastoise. And we won the game. Okay, so they are a rain team, but with Delphox. What do I think they lead? Probably Arch. I'm actually going to lead Zard Venusaur. And then what do we want in the back? We want Sneasler for the Meganium. And we want Rotom, I guess? Is Rotom good here? Rotom's good for dealing with Pelipper. Not a lot else. We have Garchomp. King Gambit. I guess King Gambit is a decent switch in. It can get damage on the Arch. Good if they happen to bring Delphox, which I don't expect, but you never know. So we'll do that. They lead Whimsy and Delphox. I'm just heat waving. I think they're gonna think I protect. I'm just gonna heat wave and protect the Venusaur, I think. You could actually switch. Yeah, I'm gonna switch actually. We're just gonna heat wave switch. I think most of the time people get used to Charizard protecting on turn 1. This is good if they go for the psychic attack. I think they're just gonna Tailwind. Also, we can't really protect against a Whimsicott, because then we get Encored. They're protecting. They Leech Seed. Huh. I have been seeded. Sure. That's fine. I'm just going to do it again. And then Sucker Punch the Delphox. I think they'll switch, so it's possibly better to go for Kowtow Cleave, but... Oh, they're not switching. Did they just walk right into the Sucker Punch? They can't Encore me. I mean, they could, but it doesn't do anything. How? Right in the kisser, bro. What are you doing staying in there? What are you doing staying in there, my friend? That doesn't make a whole ton of sense. IMO. They just gave up their Mega for free. And now I'm going to switch into... probably Sneasler. Actually, Venusaur is the better switch in here. And I'm just going to try and kill this Whimsicott. I was thinking that was a possibility, but we do have a Sash, so Venusaur won't die. We do become confused, which is very annoying at 1 health. Supremely annoying at 1 health. But I'm just going to switch in the Zard and go for the sleep. Ooh, they tried to Electro Shot me. Too bad there's no rain for you, buddy. And you're asleep. Muddy water. Yeah, it ain't doing shit in the sun. We bring in the Sneeze. Take out the Pelipper. I think I'm actually supposed to just Weather Ball to make sure I don't miss and that this probably kills. Arch is an eepy boy. He's having a good nap. It has sturdy. Okay. Oh, no, it has no effect. All right, so we have to go for close combat. Because they are faster. Actually, I think I'm just going to Dire Claw. Dire Claw, Heat Wave. They only have one more turn of Tailwind. Maybe it's better to actually protect here, but... Oh, interesting. I didn't know, that is interesting. I didn't know... I thought it was locked into the move through sleep, but I guess it's not. Citrus Berry. Okay. Thank you, Hurricane, for being an inaccurate move. Love to see that. We split our moves here in case one of them protects. Yep. We could have doubled on the Pelipper, I guess. They just muddy water. It's not going to do very much at all. Yeah, now it's 100% over. We hit there, and we Sucker Punch the bird. And that'll be all she wrote. Bonk. Yeah, I mean, they just made the biggest blunder of all time getting Sucker Punched. I don't know if they were making a prediction or they just forgot that Kingambit runs Sucker Punch, but losing their Mega Delphox for free was just the beginning of the end. Meganium, and what was the other mon they didn't bring? Sneasler. We won that game. All right. So we're currently 3-1. All right. This is a Mega Gengar team. They have a fish. They have... I mean, this screams I should lead Kingambit. In case they Intimidate lead. And then probably Sneasler, I think. Sneasler's good versus a lot of stuff here. And then in the back, we want... Low-key Chomp might not be bad. I don't know if this is actually a weather game. Because Venusaur doesn't do much versus their team. The only upside here is Venusaur is fast, but Chomp is also fast. Venusaur is only fast in the sun. They don't have a way to control the weather, though, which is relevant, I guess. I think it might just be Chomp Rotom, actually. Because Rotom can burn their offensive threats. And then Chomp is just fast and pairs well with Rotom. I like this. I like this. So we go Gambit, Sneasler, Rotom, Chomp. And let's see what they bring. Whimsy. Mega Gengar. So I don't like fake outing against Whimsicots because then they lock you into it with Encore. We very much don't want that. They're just going to get their Tailwind set up, sure. Thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Oh, the poison. That's big, because that just kills the Whimsicott. That's pretty big. I don't think this is a what's it called version. I don't think this is a what's the one that tries to stall you out? Perish Song. Pretty sure it's not Perish Song. I'm gonna protect and go for the close combat on Incineroar. Beautiful. Oh wow, I thought we would be faster than the Gengar with the White Herb proccing, but I guess not. That's one dead wolf. Oh, and they can see you. Okay. Well, you love to see that. You love to see that. I don't know what their game plan was. I mean, they made their guy... Oh, they were faster because of the Tailwind. Their speed doubled, too. That's why they were faster. But yeah, they just got run over. Didn't even get to see the fourth poke. What else? They had Gambit. Basculegion was probably their last one, I would assume, but maybe not. And Sneeze. That is a win for us. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. What's up, 10th Doctor? How's it going? Yeah, I hadn't played much Sun. I know Sun is like a very popular part of the meta, but... And this team is far from, like, unique in terms of using popular Pokemon, but I think it's quite good. Okay, they're playing Trick Room. So we always lead against Trick Room with Kingambit. That is just how we do it. And since their Trick Room setter looks to be Slowbro, I think, I think I'm going to lead with my Rotom. My Rotom can also burn some of their physically offensive threats. If they lead with Sinatcha, it's a little awkward, but not that big of a deal. The rest of their team seems like it doesn't deal very well with what I've got going on here. We want a special attacker for sure. So I think we want Zard and Garchomp as our other two mons here. I don't think we need Venusaur for this one. So we go Gambit, Rotom, Charizard. I'm trying to get better at explaining like my thought process and stuff, but with only 60 seconds in a turn, like it's hard to actually think and have time to say what you're thinking. Or at least I find it hard. Alright. That's a little bit of a scary lead, I would say. Because they could just go for our Gambit. So I think I switch out into Charizard, or to Garchomp. And then I'm going to just Hydro Pump whatever comes in this Rotom spot if it switches with Volt Switch. That sucks. Although something had to take the hit, I guess. It was this or King Gambit. We do hit our Hydro Pump, though, which is really nice. Citrus Rotom. Okay. I am going to go for a Dragon Claw. It might be burned, but it's still going to deal some damage. And then we're going to do another pump. We're Hydro Pumping. That still dealt like half. Could be worse. They're Dark Pulse in the Rotom again. Wow, we live on one for a crit. Alright, they really did not like our Rotom, which tells me they probably have Gyarados or Slowbro in the back, my guess. But now I send out Charizard, who should be faster than the Rotom, right? Double check. Let's see. Rotom, Heat, Speed. 86. Yeah, Charizard's faster. Does Weather Ball kill? I think it will. Although yeah, I think this thing's not very defensive. I could Heat Wave, but I think I just want to make sure I kill this Rotom. The sun is up. We get some chip damage on the Slowbro. And I think Weather Ball should kill here in the sun. Yeah. Rotom's not. Rotom Heat is not tanky. So they have Hydreigon and what else? Bring out Hydreigon. I mean, we're just gonna blast. Hydreigon and they had Rotom Heat. Slowbro. Does kill. That's big. We absorb the light. Now we're going to show Slowbro the light. It lives at 5. Using Trick Room. Gyarados. Just gonna Solar Beam, I think. Waterfall. Brother, it is too sunny to be hitting me with that waterfall. Except we flinch and can't move. That's very annoying. Very annoying. I have to protect to stall out the Trick Room a bit. Scald my Chomp. We switch into Kingambit. This way we can preserve the sun, potentially. We're also just trying to stall out the Trick Room. Because if that Trick Room goes down, they're pretty cooked. Oh yeah, that's doing like negative damage. How many turns of Trick Room? 1 turn of Trick Room left. We will go for a little chip damage on the Gyarados and Sucker Punch the Slowbro. Nice. DD, oh. I guess that's a little scary. Chomp and Sucker. Yeah, that could be scary. Oh shit, it's Mega Gyarados. Oh fuck. This is bad, actually. This is quite bad. I may have underestimated the Gyarados' ability here. Because now they Earthquake. If they have Earthquake, they might not. They might be running Crunch. They have Waterfall. Okay. Okay, I think we're fine then. Because I switch in Charizard. Yeah. If they had Earthquake, we might have been in trouble there. Because they could have, like, killed Kingambit and then been faster than our Charizard. But it looks like they didn't have Earthquake. That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Hey, Gyarados. And And what were the other mons they had? They had Aggron and Synergia. Team's good, though. Almost back at 19 hundo. Team is good. Sand team with Meganium. I feel like Chomp is a very reasonable lead here. Oh, they could lead Rotom. We could also lead Rotom, though. Yeah, what if we just do that? What if we lead Chomp, Rotom? We have Sneasler in the back for T-Tar and Ganium. And then Charizard to mess with the weather. I like it. Garchomp, Rotom, Charizard. Okay. Oh, this is scary, but I'm gonna go for it. Because I don't have a great... Actually, we do have a fine switching. Let's not go for it. Let's just do the safe switch. Oh, no, there's not a safe switch. Rotom's already out. Rock Slide, Will-O-Wisp. Alright, Garchomp tanks the hit. That's big. Kills the bird. Do we get the burn? We do get the burn. That's huge. Meganium time. We send out Sneasler and we protect. There's Solar Beam. Meganium has gotta either protect or switch. So we're just going to smack whatever they have here and go for... We're gonna smack the Garchomp. And then switch into Charizard, I think. Yep. Protect. One turn of Tailwind left, so we protect. And they don't have any weather-related thing. They do have a weather-related thing. They might have T-Tar. So we're not going to Mega Evolve just yet. We're just going to double protect. Rock Slide is good knowledge, because now we know they're not Scarfed. Now their Tailwind's gone, which allows us to Dire Claw here. And Heat Wave, I guess? Yeah, Heat Wave I think is the safe attack. Maybe I'm actually supposed to kill the Garchomp and, yeah, actually, I think I'm supposed to kill the Garchomp here first with Sneasler. Yeah, because they just protect. I think I would have done that if the Chomp wasn't burned. If the Chomp's not burned, then Charizard dies here, and then we'd be in trouble. We do flinch, which is fucking annoying. But now... Well, now I think we do the play I just talked about, which is we close combat the Chomp and Weather Ball the Meganium. There's T-Tar. And now, I think we're in a fine position because we just protect with Sneasler and we switch in our Garchomp as fodder because we don't really need it anymore here. And we're okay with it dying because then we get a free switch back into Charizard to get rid of the weather. And we don't have to worry about Tyranitar Mega Evolving because Meganium is already Mega'd. So I think that is check and mate. Charizard time. Dire Claw the Hibiscus, and Solar Beam the T-Tar. Do I actually ever protect here in case it's faster for some reason? What if it's Scarf T-Tar? Oh, they just double protect. It is not Scarf T-Tar. Okay. Scarf T-Tar is very rare. You don't see it often. But it does outspeed Charizard if it's Scarf, though, so... okay. And now we do the thing, and we should win the game. Do I ever switch up the play here? No, I'm gonna keep the play. We're not gonna do anything different. We're just going to Solar Beam and Dire Claw. I was thinking about maybe we use the Charizard on the Meganium, mainly in case like they get off a double protect on one of them, like Meganium protects, then if somehow the Tyranitar lives, that could be a problem. But I don't think the Tyranitar is living since the Sandstorm is gone. Yeah. I wonder if that was a damage roll on our Garchomp living or not. I have seen the Garchomp because we're not a defensive Garchomp. We're purely speed and offense. So I don't know if that was a damage roll, but our Chomp living was very helpful because it insta killed that Talonflame. They had a Rotom that they didn't bring and a Corviknight. And win. 5-win streak, baby. Sand, rain. Well, we're obviously bringing weather, for sure. Do they value the Arch or the T-Tar versus us? My guess is probably the T-Tar. Which means I want to lead... Well, no, I don't really want to lead... Actually, we'll lead Rotom, for sure. And then I think Rotom Sneasler is good. Because they're going to... Whimsicott is 100% the lead, for sure. And then in the back, we need Charizard for the weather, and we need... Who else is good here? Venusaur is a little bit of a liability because of the Pelipper, if they bring that. Kingambit can help deal with the T-Tar and a little bit of the Arch. But it's weaker to the Mole. Chomp can get some Rock Slide going. Maybe it is just the maybe it is just Venusaur, so we have another special attacker for Arch if they go that way. I think that's what we'll do. We'll go Rotom, Sneasler, Sunback. Meowscarada. Whimsy. Whimsicott. Okay, so... I'm just going to try and... They're going to switch something in here. They're probably like U-turning the Meowscarada. So I think I'm just going to T-bolt whatever comes in case it's Pelipper, and then we fake out... Actually, I don't think I am going to fake out the Whimsicott, because I don't want to get Encored. Fake out's nice because it breaks the sash, although maybe it's worth it just so they don't get the Tailwind, but... Oh, Flower Trick. Uh-oh. That's going to hurt. That's going to kill? Crit? Yeah, that move has a higher crit chance, I believe, but still annoying. Still undoubtedly annoying. Wait, Whimsicott didn't have a sash. In comes Charizard. I'm going to protect. and try and hit this Tyranitar for all it's worth. Excadrill, sure. Ah, we got him. We got him. We did get him. So that way we can get rid of this. That's why we didn't Mega Evolve this turn. High horsepower. Oh, shit. That's a fast Mega T-Tar. It's faster than Sneasler? That's surprising. That is quite surprising. Oh, shit. Does it gain speed when it Mega Evolves? It must. No, it's 71 base. Yeah, it does gain 10 more speed. Alright, well, I think we lose now because the Sneasler died here. That's unfortunate. Tyranitar avoided the attack as well. Now it's a 1v3. Yeah, we're just dead. That's unfortunate. So I guess it's just like a big speed. I did not realize that Mega T-Tar could outspeed. I want to run a calc. Speed calculator. Imagine having to play the game. Sneasler. Nature. Regular. Launch. Opponent. Mega. Tyranitar. Why can't I put in the EVs? What a useless tool. Yeah, I could definitely see that. Alright, Pokemon Champion calculator. We want Mega Tyranitar. We want a plus speed nature. So Jolly Mega Tyranitar with 32 in speed gets it to 135. And my Sneasler was 172. I don't understand how... Oh, the Tailwind. I'm stupid. They had Tailwind. Alright, so that was obvious then. Then I obviously should never have kept in the Sneasler. I should have protected to try and stall out the Tailwind. I forgot about the Tailwind. That's why I got owned. I was like, that Tyranitar seems stupidly fast. But no, now it all makes sense. Now it all makes sense. Tailwind do be good, huh? I forgot to capture the image. What was their team? Oh, they also had Arch and Pelipper. Archaludon and Pelipper. Dual weather. That is a loss. Tailwind Mega T-Tart was a problem. A battle. I do really like this program though, because it's very helpful for reviewing like how the games are going, and having the little note section to be like, all right, this game we lost because of Sleep Powder Miss. This game Tyranitar was a problem because of Tailwind. This game we won because they did something stupid. Like, it's cool. It is cool. I think I am going to try and I might make a video about the tracker, because I think I can have a web version available so other people can use it, which would be cool. It's pretty bare bones, but I did iterate on it a bit over time. So now I have it so there are sessions. So you lock in a team, you make a new session, you lock in your team, and then you choose your 4 mons from your team. You fill in what they brought, and what they brought will autofill in here in the team, and then you just manually fill in the rest, and then you have a notes. And it works good. Works good. Is this the in-game music? No, still my music. Only the game had a replay matches option. It's so dumb it doesn't. I made this with what? I used fucking Cloud. It's just a Python program. I told it what I wanted to do, and it made something. I tried to have it recognize images at first to save time, but it didn't do that very well. So I made a more simplified program and then did a few iterations, and this is where it's at. Yeah, I mean, this is like version 4.0 or 5.0. Like, I had to it made it, and then I tried it, and they're like, all right, there are some things that weren't working how I wanted it to, so I had to tell it to change things and fix things, but it actually did a pretty good job, I think. It's a very basic program. Like, I bet with a day or two of research, I could probably figure out how to code this. But the fact that I didn't have to do that is very convenient. The fact that I didn't have to actually waste a whole day or two manually typing in code is great. Having to relearn how to do that. I've heard Copilot is really dog shit. I've heard nothing but complaints about Copilot from people who work with it. I've heard it's like the worst. Yeah, I remember you telling me you have a presentation about it. I hope it goes well. All right, so they're bringing a sand team with Rotom, Incin, and that damn Mega Scovillion. Not gonna lie, Mega Scovillion's kind of a pain in the ass. So they almost always lead with Aerodactyl here. So we're going to lead with Rotom to check the Aerodactyl. And then there's a part of me that wants to lead Kingambit because I think they might Incineroar, but they probably don't Incineroar. I really don't want to lead with something that will hate getting burned. So I might Charizard? No. Maybe it's just Sneasler. Use Sneasler to try and take out the arrow? I don't know. This is tricky. And maybe it's actually Kingambit. And hope they don't lead Scovillion. And then in our back, we want Charizard and Sneasler. So we went Rotom, Kingambit, Charizard, Sneasler. All right, we were right about the Aerodactyl, so that's good. I think I'm gonna get Rage Powdered here. I'm gonna switch this into Charizard and hope I don't get Rock Slided. Actually, maybe we just... Maybe we just go for it on the arrow. I'm going for it on the arrow. Screw it. Do not flinch. Leech Seed. Sure. Alright, that's big. Arrow down is big. And no speed control. No Tailwind. That's very helpful. Incineroar. Brother, we have Defiant. And now you just opened up a great switch into Charizard. While I probably Protect to see what they do. To see if they Rage Powder or not. Take out my Zard, sure. Overheat, okay. The battle has ended due to a forfeit. That's incredibly funny. Yeah, they just don't have a good answer to Charizard there with Aerodactyl gone. They needed to, like, either get up Tailwind or, more realistically, they probably needed to Protect with Rage Powder, I think, was the play they were supposed to make. But we'll take an easy win. Aerodactyl, and instead... The program has drop-down menus too, so you don't have to type in the whole Pokemon name, which is nice. They had Tyranitar. Could have been a Mega, but we don't know. They had... And they had... what's the name of the bird? Steel Bird. Am I blanking on the bird's name? Bird's name is... I have to look it up. Let's see. Corviknight. So many damn Pokemon, man. It's hard to keep them all straight in my head. Early... Oh. The games have been very good today, though. I did get a bunch of, like, more off-meta team games the last two streams, so now I'm trying to just climb with a more Metamon-focused team. Though this was my own build of Sun. I didn't, like, copy it from anyone. I decided... Although it's like we are using the most popular Mons in this game. Alright, so Milo... This is a Mega Venusaur / Mega Dragonite team. Milo, we need the Venusaur for. They have no weather control, interestingly. So what's stopping me from just blasting with Sun? Not a lot. I guess Sableye could set the rain. They could have rain for D-Knight, which wouldn't be surprising. We will need to keep that in mind. Who do we want in the back? We want Sneasler in the back. And for dealing with Mega Venusaur, we have Charizard. Kingambit's probably a safe one. Gives us another thing versus the mouse. Let's try this. All right, I think that they're going to try and... They might try and rain dance me. But then they can just rain dance again. But I guess I will... Nah, we'll just set the sun. And... Energy Ball the Milotic, so I can't get... Can't get encored. Sure. What does Sableye do? Gravity. So now I'm on the ground. I'll be real, I don't really know what that does. But I think they might change the weather, so I'm going to switch into Kingambit. Well, I mean, I guess I could just Weather Ball. I can't imagine. Yeah, alright. There's the rain. Maybe I should have switched. I was predicting the rain. This is gonna hurt on Thard. That is why I did Weather Ball, though, so that way they aren't negating a lot of our damage. We deal a boatload to Milotic. Milo Hypnose. Okay. We're gonna switch into Kingambit. There's Muddy Water, sure. There's a little chunk. Easy switch. We hope we wake up on the Venusaur. If we wake up on the Venusaur, Milotic dies, which is really big. This also means Dragonite is inaccurate with Hurricane. Please? EP is too EP! And they hit! Fuck. That sucks. We needed one of those things to go our way. Would have gone a long way. We needed first turn wake or a miss. Neither happening is rough. Definitely rough. Here, I'm going to Heat Wave and Fake Out. Because I think they're going to switch in the Sableye and protect with Milotic. Dragonite protect, Milo protect. Okay, just double protect. That's fine. Well, now I'm going to Dire Claw the D-Knight and Solar Beam the Milotic. And we hope for a little bit of hacks would be nice. I'm surprised the Milotic stayed in. I'm very surprised the Milotic stayed in, actually. Because that was going to be a pain in the ass to deal with without Venusaur. We switch in our guy, and then we will... I can't actually protect here. So I just kill the... No, I'm going for hacks on the Dragonite. I think that's what I have to do. I want to kill that Sableye, but I don't think it helps enough. Oh, they have E-Speed. That's annoying. Why are they using gravity? I don't understand that. The most damage we can do is probably going to be Wither Ball. Oof, 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 oof. That's not good. Now they know what I'm going to do. Now I think they might extreme speed me. So I'm just going to go for the kill on the little guy. I probably should have protected, actually, because they're going to thunder me. I probably should have protected, actually, here. Although it's a hard spot to win back from, I'm pretty sure. They Hurricane. They don't have thunder? We do live that. We've become confused, because of course we do. Feels bad. What's their last Pokemon? It's the mouse. The hold of mouse. We gotta protect to try and not die to extreme speed. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, wait. It used low kick on me. Huh. Wow, that is a tanky fucking mouse, dude. Holy shit. Jesus. I think the only way I win here is if they mess up. So we play into that. We protect, and we weather ball the mouse. But if they E-speed the Charizard, it's over. That is the play, what they should do, what I imagine they will do. Why is this mouse is so tanky, man? There's follow me, yep. Wait, why am I slower? I thought Charizard was faster than Dragonite, but not. Is it slower than Mega Dragon? Oh, Mega Dragonite. It's a speed tie. It's a speed tie. It is a speed tie. So, hypothetically, if I win the speed tie there, I think we still lose. So, the thing that really lost us that game was Venusaur not waking up on the second turn and them hitting a Hurricane that could have missed. That is where it fell apart. That game. So what did they lead with? They led with Milotic, Sableye. I don't know what Gravity was all about. I don't know why they were running that. Household Mega Dragonite. Why doesn't it have Mega Dragonite in here? What else they had? Venusaur and King Gambit. Oh. Inaccurate. A lot. What's up, RF Aces? How's it going? All right, what are they? They're going Blastoise. Blastoise. This is a team that does not have good weather control. So I just want to deal with the Aerodactyl. So I think we'll bring Rotom. And then it's another good lead here. I think King Gambit is good into a lot of these Mons. And then Charizard in the back for sure, as well as... I still do some Snap as well, but Champions is definitely more of what I'm interested in currently. Venusaur gives us an answer to Meganium. Oh, it's not the best answer. Actually, I think it's Sneasler. Sneasler answers Meganium and Incineroar. So we go Rotom, King Gambit, Zard. I love my spin cycle. I love my silly little washing machine. He's so large in this game. It's fantastic. All right, not gonna lie, this is a scary lead from them. I feel like they kind of read me pretty well. Because they're gonna start blasting with Tailwind, and I don't like it. Pretty good lead on their part, though. Gotta say, pretty good lead. Omega Meganium. They probably go for Tailwind. Oh, they just protect. They're going for a free attack, essentially. If I get Weatherballed here, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that was a really good read. Oof. Well, that's very not good for me. That's very bad. Although, now I can kind of force them into an awkward spot with the Sneasler. Hopefully. So that was a really good read on their part. Fortunately, I think I made a good read here. So it's balancing out a little. Excuse me, capture card? Okay, there you go. You're back. I don't know why I did that. I did that earlier, too. It's only for a second. Alright, Aerodactyl's dead, which is really helpful for the Charizard situation. We Will-O-Wisp the sword, and... I mean, I'm guessing they protect with the guy? I don't know. I think they protect and try and kill me with their sword, so I'm just going to protect on my Sneasler. Yeah, they're like baiting me here. We're not taking the bait, though. I see. But now I'm fast. And we get the protect off. And we get the burn on the sword. So this is really good. Yeah, he's fast. Fast Sneasler. The memes yesterday were really funny. They were showing the numbers of how many Sneaslers were brought to this big-ass tournament, and it was like... there were over 3,000 Sneaslers. So there have been a lot of memes about 3,000 Sneaslers. I've heard the watch time has been broken. I remember someone had that problem the last time we tried to use it. Obvious king shield. Yeah, 2 and 2 ain't equaling 4 here. Exactly. There's the citrus. Parting shot, my Zard. Okay. Just gonna bring in the Sneasler. I don't think they predict that. Maybe protect is safer though. I'll bring in Sneasler, and I'm gonna just Heat Wave. Because Heat Wave will at least get some damage off. And I'm not super scared of the switch-in because we burned the sword. Meganium also just doesn't have a fantastic move against the Charizard. Yeah, we dealt a shit ton of damage. Solar Beam, so they were going for the Rotom. Does a chunk, but not enough. And then Iron Head, that's going to do 2 HP. And I think we're just good now. I think they're just cooked. The battle has ended due to a forfeit. Yeah, they think so too. Let's go! Alright, alright. They started very strong. They had a really good prediction on turn 1 that did put us a bit on the back foot. But we were able to make some better reads and get back in the game. So you love to see that. What were the other Pokemon? They had Incineroar. And do we see the other one? The Sword. 4 years, 5 months. Holy shit. That's a long time. Aegislash. And the other Pokemon they didn't bring were Blastoise and Como. That was a win. Safety, let me show you my program. I should just make a... Do I have a screen display capture? Here it is. This is my program for tracking. I have a tracker. We are 8-3 today with the Sun team. We have what we brought, what the opponent's team was, what the opponents brought, and then any notes. And you just choose your team, you enter their team, you have notes here, and then it tracks it by session. So this has all been with the Sun team, but we could do a new session with a different team, and it'll track that. I'm pretty happy with the program. I feel like it does everything I want it to do. Yeah, this is just a Python script, but I did ask it to make a one I can put as a web app. So I'll send that through Discord if you want to try it. I haven't tried it yet, but I did have it make a web app version that I'm gonna that I can use through like a third-party host. It's really good for, you know, I feel like in Pokemon games, like, it's I mean, it's like this in card games too, where it can be easy to not see the bigger picture of like how you're doing in a session. So I wanted to be able to look at it for if I'm trying to improve, or I'm trying to see, all right, what did I lose to? Am I losing to random things? Like that's what happened in this game. Or did I lose to like something that was just hard for my team to deal with, which in this case was Tailwind Mega T-Tar was very difficult to deal with. So yeah, that's my little program I'm using to track. It's doing a good job. We're kind of tryharding a bit today, trying to get my ranking back. Yeah, exactly. That's the other thing, is it can be exported into Excel so I can analyze the data a bit. All right. This is a... I mean, it looks like a Trick Room team, but they don't have a Trick Room setter. So it's just a rain team. They're bringing Aerodactyl for sure. So I like the Rotom 100%. Rotom's good into everything they lead. And I also like the Kingambit. I think those are both really good leads here into their Pokemon. We need Charizard to reset the weather. And then our last Pokemon... probably Venusaur. Because it's good into their water Pokemon. And Sylveon if they bring it. Alternatively, we could consider Sneasler, because it's good into... actually, Sneasler's probably better here. Sneasler's better into Gambit, Sylveon. Yeah, it does seem better. I don't know why the capture card's doing that. Gotta check that it's plugged in all the way. It's done that like 2 or 3 times, or it like blinks. Gengar and Stoys. Okay. They're going to fake out one of my things, but they can only fake out one of my things, so... we're not going to protect. It is Mega Blastoise, which means it's not Mega Gengar, which is interesting. Aura Sphere, but we do have the Chople Berry. Does allow us to live. And we're gonna chop that Gengar smack down the middle. Trick Room Gengar, okay. So Gengar is the Trick Room setter. That is interesting. I'm gonna try and kill it with Sucker Punch, I think. It's possible we're supposed to stall out a turn with Protect, but we can always do that next turn. Their Mega Blastoise is down. That's big. Have you noticed how rare male trainers are in this game? I feel like it's kind of like a 50-50. Maybe 60-40. There's the Toad. I think it's 70-30, maybe. I'm just gonna stall out a turn of Protect here. See what they do. I feel like they're gonna Sucker Punch and something else. Just go for damage with the Toad, maybe? Kowtow Cleave on the Rotom. Muddy Water. Okay, so they're just going for damage. Willow Gambit, Sucker Punch the Toad. That's a good chunk. Sadly, Muddy Water does hit. But that's okay. At least we got damage off on the Toad. And the Trick Room is being stalled out. So, what do they have left? They have a 1 HP Gengar. So this looks pretty good for us. I'm just gonna Heat Wave. And we fake out the King Gambit. I think we just win from here, even with the rain. Charizard, if you know it's good for you, you better not miss this fucking Heat Wave, brother. If you know where your bread is buttered, you better not miss this Heat Wave, friend. Or we're gonna have some problems. Charizard knows where he gets his meals. Good Charizard. We will protect. And close combat. Come on, Black Hole Sun. He's gonna wash away the rain, I'm sure. Are you winning, son? I am. What's up, good Daniel? We are 8-3 today. The Steam. No Choppleberry. Ooh. All right. My accuracy fell. I don't like the sound of that, but I think we deal the most damage using Weather Ball. Pretty sure. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. It could have mattered if we missed. It could have mattered if we missed, but we did not miss. So they led with Mega Blastoise. Gengar was the surprise Trick Room setter. And then they had what? Kingambit, and Politoed. And then they left Arrow and Sill on the bench. Win. They battle. A snow team. That's cool. Snow usually leads Frostlass. And if they lead with Frostlass and don't bring that Chomp, this Kingambit is going to eat them alive. So I'm thinking maybe Zard, Kingambit lead. We probably need Venusaur or Rotom for Milo. Rotom seems better. And then for dealing with their last stuff, probably Sneasler. Because Sneasler deals with Glaceon, Kingambit, and hit the other threats pretty hard. So, Gambit, Charizard, Rotom, and Sneasler is our lead. Folks are bringing. No bait building needed. Yeah, these are all just like, you know, some of the best Pokemon in the game right now. I got like 4 different more niche team games done the last 2 streams, so today we're just grinding with what I think is something very solid I cooked off stream. All right. Let's... Oh, jeez. That's a pretty good lead from them. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try Protect. They protect too. Yep. How fast is Frostlass? Stomping Tantrum. Ooh, that hurts. Citrus Chomp. Protect. And then... Actually, I'm not going to protect. I'm going to attack. And I'm going to say that they Rock Slide here. And bring in the Rotom. I think they might be Aura Veil, which is why I didn't Sucker Punch. Yes, okay. All right. Pretty much a perfect read, I would say. And we don't flinch, thankfully. Yeah, it's like as close to perfect reads as it gets, I think. I think now I protect and try and burn the Garchomp. Yeah, because they're going to withdraw Frostlass because they need their Weather Setter. Very nice. And Garchomp has been burned. That's big. Seems like an ample time to bring in the Charizard. And just start pumping here. Actually, maybe protect on the Rotom. Just try and stall out the Aura Veil. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, fairly predictable Rock Slide, low-key. Flinching sucks. Freeze Dry is real bad. Although it does give me a free switch, I guess. To Sneasler. We'll get some chip damage on the Garchomp. Alright, they just protect. Double protect. Double protect. Okay. Sure. Last turn of Aura Veil. Just gonna double protect. I guess if they switch in Frostlass, they can re-get up the Aura Veil, but then I go Close Combat plus Heat Wave, and I kill both of them? Who's more likely to switch? Probably the Glaceon. Is my read. I'm surprised they're staying in on this. I'm very surprised they're staying with this. Because now I get Unburden procced. Glaceon's down. I'm faster than Mega Frostlass with Sneeze. And I'm pretty sure I kill it, even though it resists. They have their own Sneeze. Achoo. We just switch. We just switch to reset the weather. I guess they could get up the Aura Veil. Well, no. Do I switch to reset the weather? I think I do. And then protect. Yeah. Nice. And Blizzard. Sure. Oh, wow, I live. That's surprising. That is surprising. I don't actually know if this kills or not. Probably just supposed to hit their Sneasler. Yeah. That was a crit. So we're both unburdened, so there's a speed tie here. I guess Frostlass is faster, so Frostlass probably goes for the kill on my Sneasler. I don't know if it gets it or not. And then I Heat Wave. No, Frostlass can't kill from here. I just protect because it's going to attack my Charizard. And then close combat their Sneasler. Right? Actually, no. I should have done the original play. I should have Heat Waved the Charizard. I should have Heat Waved the Charizard. I think. We do live, which is big. I'm actually surprised we lived. What did they do? Blizzard miss? Miss? Damn. Now I think I lose. Now I believe I lose to Shadow Ball. Unfortunate. Close. Yeah, I think if they miss there, I might win. It's not guaranteed. I don't know. We could actually do a quick calc. Unfortunate loss. Close game though. Let's see. Calculator. All right, let's see. So if we say the attacker is a Sneasler. Sneasler with 32 in attack. And we are adamant. First is a Mega Frost Blast with, say, 2 in HP. How much are we doing with Dire Claw? Dire Claw, how do I actually calculate? Oh, here it is. Sneasler used Dire Claw into Mega Frost Blast, 34.7 to 40.8%. So we would have won if we if they missed the blizzard. Most likely. Unless they blizzard again on the next turn and hit both of our Pokemon, then maybe they win because we were low HP on Charizard. But the blizzard hitting was what took us. We needed to Sneasler the Frostlass. I guess, yeah, no, that's just what needed to happen. That is what needed to happen. So what did they lead with? They led with Garchomp, Mega Frostlass. In the back, they brought Glaceon and Sneeze. Close game. All right. King Gambit. Milotic. The loss. Do, 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 do. All right, we played against one of these before. The big thing is Charizard is our big answer to the Mega they have here. What do they lead with? They definitely, I would imagine Arrow leads, so I want to lead Rotom. Rotom's good against a lot of their team. And then probably just is it Charizard lead? I think it's Sneasler lead because we fake out the we threaten fake out on the Aerodactyl. Charizard and back for sure, and then I think think Venusaur looks pretty good. Alternatively, King Gambit is good for... No, we don't want King Gambit in this. What's up, Freddy Guerrera? How's it going? I'm good. Battling some Pokemon. Alright, last time this worked, so I'm gonna do it again. Last time, they didn't turn one Rage Powder. That's the thing with the Scovillian, right? Is, they usually want to protect a turn so they get the Moody boost, is what I've noticed. They just protect, and are they gonna attack or protect? They are not. They are going to attack or do something. Leaf Storm? Leech Seed, okay. Been seeded. Don't love it, but... Aerodactyl is a real pain in the ass for us. With Scovillian out. This is a really bold move. But I think I'm gonna do it. I think I double switch here. Sick. Now I Sleep Powder, Como, and Heat Wave. Possible they Rage Powder here, but like, I don't know. I think this is still right. Como is scary though. This thing does hit really hard if it gets a boost up. But I didn't bring my Chomp, so I don't have the best answers to it. So we're just going to try and put it to sleep while we can. Overcoat. Oh, shit. Wait. Overcoat prevents sleep? I didn't know that. Oh, just clanging scales? Okay, that's fine. We lose Venusaur. Overcoat. Immune to residual damage from weather. Wait. Overcoat. Why didn't... Overcoat is makes the user immune to powder. Oh, powder based. Oh, okay. Probably Sneasler. Okay. Just double protect, sure. Yeah, we did it this way because of Rage Powder, so we deal more damage with our fire attack. Yes, Sneasler gets burned, but wasn't too many options there for avoiding that. Oh, doesn't kill is real unfortunate. What is a citrus too? Yikes. Oh, we live on Zard though. That's pretty big. What do they have? Aerodactyl is a big yikes. Is a huge yikes, actually. We're trying this. Sneasler gets the kill. Big. Crit. Don't think the crit mattered because it was -2 defense. There's Rock Slide. Unfortunately, they do hit both. I was hoping for a miss, but I thought about protecting, but I don't think protect actually accomplishes too much there. Now we have Rotom. And they have Sneasler. I mean, I'm just gonna protect. Do we die to the burn? I do not know. Actually, I probably should double protect here. Yeah, I should have double protected here. That's a mistake. Are we 4 off of living the burn? Yeah, it does look very low. Oh, we live. We live. Okay. That's huge. That matters. Oh, they just double protect now, though. To stall it out. So it probably doesn't matter. Double protect. No, that. Oh, they didn't double protect. Wait. Are you saying there's a chance? No, there is not. There might have been, honestly. There might have been a chance. I would have had to do things a bit differently, though. We would have had to punch the Sneasler and land the burn, and then there's maybe a chance, but I don't think it's a good one. I don't think we have enough health either way. But that didn't happen, so we're cooked, unfortunately. Aerodactyl is just annoying to deal with for our team, unfortunately. They played well, though. What did I lead with? I led with Rotom and... let me look. I led with... we led with Rotom... Sneeze. Yeah. Rotom, Sneasler, and then our Sun in the back. And they led with Mega Scovillion. They had Mega Scovillion, Arrow, Omo, and Sneasler. Notes, I think the big one there was we should have brought Gambit to deal with Arrow better. That is, I think, was the problem that game. Aegislash and the was the other one they brought. Loss. Sand team. I'm gonna try Garchomp plus Sneasler lead. Sun in the back, and is it a Venusaur angle? No, I think we want Rotom. Alright, so Garchomp, Sneasler, Mega Charizard. Take out Rotom. Try and claw that dragon. Huge. What's up, Podero? Big start. Big start. You know they wanted to burn my Chomp. It's very obvious. There's Excadrill. I'm going to send in my own Rotom. And close combat the mole, I think. Oh no, they're probably going to Earthquake, so maybe I protect here. I protect in case they switch out into Tyranitar. Verbenazero. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. There's Earthquake. Yep. They Willow my Rotom. I'm gonna Willow their Mole and switch into Zard. And hope I don't get got by Rotom. Nice. No Earthquake for you. Burn on Mole is big. T-Bolt on my wash. Sure. Fine. Pump Heat Wave. I don't think they're staying in with the Rotom. Otherwise I would Solar Beam. Oh, looks like they are. That's surprising. I guess I should have Thunderbolted instead of Pump. But I like the Pump play in case they switch into if they switch into T-Tar. We live. Here's T-Tar. Forces our switch. But I think we're okay. Especially if we get a Pokemon burned here with a Rotom. It's Mega T-Tar, yep. I'm sure there's someone out there where that would be a good one for him. They protect. And... oh, they get burned. That's so huge. The burn is so huge here. That's gonna neuter what the Tyranitar can do to me. And so now I just need to kill the Rotom and the game is done. As such, we're going to... I'm just going to double up on the Rotom, I think. This Tyranitar really can't hurt me much. Sucks they get the Will-O-Wisp off, but not a big deal. Hydro Pump. And we just Dragon Claw. There's no reason to switch in the Zard here really, because it could die to the Rock Slide. Like, we have this locked in. You just need to not make like a accidental blunder. They knock off my Scarf, which is funny because that makes me be able to use other moves, but it doesn't matter. The game is over. Game ended due to a forfeit. Let's fucking go. Excadrill, like a Tyranitar. Yeah, so their whole blunder that game was they let one of their Pokemon die for free on turn 1. That was the blunder. That was where they made a mistake. My guess is their Hydreigon was probably Scarfed, so they were thinking, oh, I'll outspeed the Garchomp and I'll hit it for a bunch of damage. I think Garchomp lives either way. I'm not sure. I'd have to do the calc. Maybe if it's modest, it can kill. But our Garchomp was Scarfed too, so we just go first and get it. They were also thinking probably about burning it with the Rotom, but that would have happened after. So it's like I can kind of see what they were maybe going for, but I think they just got taken off guard by our Scarf Chomp, and that was all she wrote. Win. So, looking at our... let me crop this a bit. Looking at our session with this team today, we played 15 games. We won 10. We lost 5. 67% win rate. Pretty good. And learning from these losses, 2 of them were probably decided by a little bit of like needed something to happen and it didn't in terms of RNG. Like the first game here, or the second game, Sleep Powder miss. Sleep Powder miss, but also didn't wake up on turn 2. That lost the game 100%. This one, we just didn't have a great way of dealing with Mega T-Tar. It killed our Sneasler, and we got ran over. Main problem was turn 2... Or no. Okay, actually, these were different games. Sleep Powder miss was just the one on this one. And then this was the one where we turn 2 sleep and missed Sleep Powder. And then this one we probably would have won if they didn't hit Blizzard. If they had a Blizzard miss at the end, I think we win that game. So 3 of these games that we lost definitely could have gone the other way with RNG. The other 2, Tailwind Mega T-Tar was just a big problem for our team, and we should have brought Gambit to deal with Aerodactyl is a big one. I think that's something I'm going to try and incorporate better into my strategy. I think Gambit does quite well into Aerodactyl, and Aerodactyl is really strong versus our team. It gives him speed control with Tailwind, and it has super effective moves against a lot of our mons. Rock Slide and Dual Wing Beat. Hit Charizard hard, hit Sneasler hard, hit Venusaur hard. It's like half of our team. So dealing with Aerodactyl needs to be a higher priority, and we do that by bringing Kingambit, is my conclusion. But these games went really well, and I'm very pleased with the team. We got back to 1900 with it, so like solid bit of climbing today. I do have more teams I want to try. I do want to keep playing more with this team in general because I think it's quite good, and I'm enjoying practicing with it and learning matchups and stuff. I feel pretty good about it. I put it together myself. This is my own version of the Sun team. There are a lot out there. There are many Sun teams, but this one is mine. I probably need to think about the Rotom EVs a bit more. These are just what I had from that team Blue built a while ago. And I just use that. What's nice about this team is you really don't have to think a lot about the EVs. Like Charizard, Venusaur, Sneasler, they're all very straightforward. They want to be fast, and they want to hit hard. Rotom and Kingambit are a little different. Kingambit, there's so many different spreads of this Pokemon. This is just one of them that tries to be a little bit tankier. I'm not sure if there's something specific that he lives with these EVs or not. I think I just had this from another team that I copied, and I decided to use this one. But there definitely could be merit in running a slightly faster one, especially against opposing Kingambits. Sometimes having that little bit of extra speed can be nice. So those are things to think about, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with the team. I feel like we don't bring Garchomp a ton, but the times we do bring him, he's very impactful. And I think he gives us quite a bit of game versus sand teams, which are otherwise challenging due to how many Rock Slide users they have. So I think even though he's probably the Mon we brought the least, Garchomp does have a pretty valuable role. And I don't think there's anything else I'd really change about this team. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I think if you're looking to play Sun, it's not a bad way to go. We faced a lot of different teams. A lot of weather, but a few non-weather. But yeah, really navigating through Aerodactyl and teams that are Rock Slide heavy are the big things to think about. Rotom really is clutch with those matchups. If you can burn some of their threats, like those teams are often very physical based, and Rotom just takes them to town. I did want to put together, there was a team I wanted to get together quickly. I'm not going to play it today, but I do want to play it maybe next stream, which should be either tomorrow or Tuesday. I think more realistically, it's probably Tuesday. I think tomorrow I'm going to have some things I have to get done. So I don't know if tomorrow's going to be feasible. If it is, it will probably be a late night stream, if there is one, like a short late stream. But don't count on it. Tuesday, though, definitely Tuesday. Probably start with some Snap on Tuesday, and then new card. All right, let me copy in this team. It's Aerodactyl. Saw someone do well with a Mega Gardevoir team. Oh, nice. Yeah, because you got your presentation tomorrow, right? So we want Mega Gardevoir. We want the mouse. But yeah, I'm still having a lot of fun with champions. If you're new here and you're enjoying the stream, remember to drop a follow. Let you know when I go live and all that cool stuff. And I also do some YouTube content. The bot's going to say it's Snap focused, but I'm actually more Pokemon Champions focused now when it comes to the YouTube side of things and just in general, I guess. So check it out if you're looking for more of that kind of stuff. What else? We need mouse, a Milo. I guess I can just take this mouse. We need a Milotic. Milotic is such a beast in this meta. They're running a more defensive Milotic. Mine is a little bit more split between special defense and defense, but I'm just gonna jam it here, because why not? I probably won't mess with the EVs on this one. Tassarina, which is one I've been very interested to try. Maybe we'll do one quick casual battle with this one. I don't want to just jam it into rank because I don't really know how it plays, but they run 4 HP on this Typhlosion. I wonder if there's a breakpoint there. I feel like I want the max stats. Oh, it's the last Pokemon, Aerodactyl. Do I not have... There's one. Alright. Train. Protect, Hyper Voice, Psychic, Vacuum Wave. Hyper Voice. Psychic. Oh, no Psychic. Vacuum Wave. Protect. And Gardevoir gets... Wow, these are specific. But this person did well with it, so I'm gonna just trust. 16 HP EVs, 15 defense, 25 special attack, 1 special defense, 9 speed. And the nature is modest. Ability is trace. We will use a ticket for that, because it's a lot of EP. Mousehold. We run Friend Guard. Friend Guard. Careful Nature. 31 HP, 20 defense. 20 defense. And the rest in special defense. 15 in Spadef. And moves. It knows Protect, Super Fang, Follow Me, Faint. Super Fang. Follow Me. Protect. Faint. Bum, bum, bum. I think I'm going to leave the Milotic as it is, rather than train up a whole new one. Oh, they run calm, not bold. Interesting, but they run more IV or EVs in defense. And maybe we'll just do it on this one, I guess. Screw it. You will respect the process. 22 HP, 31 defense. We didn't see a lot of Milotic today, surprisingly. I feel like Milotic was like the thing to be seeing a ton of recently, like a few days ago, but the meta in this game changes so quickly. It's like people are constantly adjusting, which is cool. Careful, or no. Calm nature. Calm nature, competitive. Competitive's so good. We need our... Where's my water move? Muddy water. Muddy water, coil, hypnosis, recover. I think the team I actually got my best MMR with, which was like mid-2000s, was a Milotic focused team. But then I started testing new teams, and some of those new teams I tested off stream were really not good. I'm not overly concerned about maintaining a rank in this game. Like, I'd like to eventually hit champions, but I'm also, like, new to VGC, so I don't expect that to happen right away. Passerina, 5 HP, 32 attack, 29 speed. 5 HP, 29 or 32 attack, 29 speed. Nature, Jolly. And we're running Power Whip, Triple Axle, Helping Hand, and Protect. Protect. Triple Axle. I wonder if it's ever better to run a more accurate move here. I don't know. You probably need the damage versus some of the things you're running this for. Like, this is probably like anti-Milotic. In which case you probably want the Power Whip. I don't know. And then ability is Queenly Majesty. Opponents are unable to use priority moves against the Pokemon or its allies. Yeah, great move. Or great ability, rather. Typhlosion. Whatever reason, they're running 4 HP on it. I mean, I'll try it. I assume there's some breakpoint here where it lives something. They're also running Blaze on it, but I like Frisk too much to not run Frisk. And it is modest. And then Arrow. Train. Arrow is 32 attack, 32 speed, 2 defense. Wow, they do not run dual wing beat on the Arrow. They run Protect, Rock Slide, Wide Guard, and Tailwind. That's surprising. I mean, I guess I can see it. Because a lot of the time, I think people will respect the dual wing beat, even if you don't have it. So I will at least try it before I consider changing it. It does feel so good, though, with Sneasler being such a big part of the meta. Yeah, win. And Unnerves the ability. And training. We'll give him our items. Gardevoir Knight. Household gets a Doppelberry. Milo lefties. Sabrina gets the seed. I don't think I've bought Miracle Seed yet, so I'll grab that. This gets a Scarf. And Arrow gets a Sash. We got a lot of things done. And we got some achievements. Okay. So we have to go to the store. Frontier shop Miracle Seed. All right, there's the team. We'll do a quick casual battle with it to get a feel for what it's like. Casual battles aren't always the best for like actually testing stuff in terms of like you definitely find like weaker players and teams, but if you're just trying to get a vibe for how your team functions, I think it's pretty alright. They're also a Gardevoir gamer. So I think we just lead with our Gardevoir and Typhlosion, and then the mouse in the back, as well as Passerina, maybe? I don't know, let's try it. Oh wait, I probably should have led Arrow and wide guarded, actually, in hindsight. I'm not used to my Arrow having a wide guard. That probably clowns them pretty hard if they also lead with Gardevoir. Garchomp is Scarfed. Mouse has Citrus. I have a Friend Guard. gonna protect and switch in my own mouse, I think. They both have Friend Guard. Well, no, Gardevoir's gonna lose it now. But that's kind of funny that by copying it, we would have 2 Friend Guard Pokemon. Maybe I shouldn't have Mega Evolved here because I copied Friend Guard. It's actually interesting to think about. The Rock Slide on my mouse. That seems like not the play, friend. Come on, little mouse. We can do it. Oh, maybe we should use it on Garchomp, because I forget they have Friend Guard too. Okay, they just task. Gardevoir dodge. W. Big dubs. We know that fish isn't Scarf. It's actually not that fast. Okay, it's probably Swift Sprint. I'm just going to protect and switch out the mouse into Typhlosion. Because then we can Scarf kill the fish. Okay. We have quite a bit higher base speed. Oh, I guess they can Aqua Jet the Typhlosion. Oh, fuck. The Colbur Berry. Do Aqua Jet. They Aqua Jet the Gardevoir, though. Alright, well now they are definitely faster than me. But maybe this works as bait. Maybe now I Hyper Voice and I switch out the Typhlosion to the Mouse Hold. We're baiting them to Aqua Jet the other thing. They did not take the bait, chat. That's very unfortunate. I think we lose because of that. They crit our mouse too. Sad. Yeah, I don't see us coming back from that one. We would have had to stay in. Maybe the play was to stay in and kill the fish and just accept the Typhlosion dying. It would have been a sick play if it worked. Would have been very sick if it worked. Sadly, it did not. Why would you wave crash? You just take unnecessary damage. You should just last respect. Doesn't really matter. The Ice Beam Pelipper, the forbidden tech. Yeah, they got us. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Because I'm really hungry and I've been streaming for like almost 6 hours, which is crazy. Went by so quick. But it's been fun. I hope you had fun. If you enjoyed it, drop a follow and all that good stuff. And yeah, probably back streaming on Tuesday is the plan. Maybe a short little ranked sesh late tomorrow night, but more likely Tuesday. Do another longer. So, thanks for hanging out. Check out the YouTube, all that good stuff. I should raid somebody, I guess. Let's see. Pokemon Champions. Am I following anybody who's streaming Champions? Not really. Do I know anybody who's streaming Champions? Let's raid. There are a lot of people. Yeah, I'll just raid I'll raid someone who I've been watching a bit of. Because they're good at the game. So if you want to learn, probably a good person to watch. Show them some love, spam some emotes if you got them. And other than that, have a good rest of your Sunday. And I'll see you tomorrow or Tuesday. Peace.